What is up, everyone? Happy Saturday. It's April 12th. It's almost Easter. I hope you guys are doing great today. Personally, I'm a little sick, a little cold, but that ain't stopping me from making this video. Just bear with me. Might have a little bit of a raspy or tired voice. But anyway, today's video is going to be kind of like, I don't know, let's just say a little life lesson. And it's inspired by Jack Piggott. So thank you, bro. If you're watching this, I know you are, but if you are, thank you for inspiring me to make this video. It's going to be very unprofessional, laid back, and kind of not unorganized, but it's not going to be like this professional, inspirational, motivational speakers. But I'm trying my best. So I'm just going to be talking about 4 different things today. Those include friends, personal life, school, and your habits, which are 4 huge things that are building who you are today, and that are going to guide you through your life in the way you choose to go. So I want to talk about this stuff today and give you guys a little bit of insight and hopefully help to get you guys on the right track. Let's get right into it. You guys enjoy. So first of all, friends. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys right now, friends are so important. You need friends to live happily, to build connections, to build bonds, to build relationships, and to socialize. So friends is a huge thing in how you act, how you are treated, how you treat people, and basically, they don't define you, but they help define you. So let's get right into it. I'm going to state some of the advantages, the plus sides, and ways to get friends right on this whiteboard. So stay tuned. Social skills. 2 words. Nice and big. Right there. Social skills. Why do you think those are important in life? And what do you think they really bring you? Because when you have friends, you're building abilities to talk to people, to open up to people, to be yourself, to be expressive. Having friends brings you so much, let's just say good stuff, that will get you through every day easier than if you did not have friends. And I'm not trying to force you guys to have friends, but I'm just saying that friends are something that holds immense importance and value that you shouldn't take for granted. Effort is required to make friends and to be social. I know a lot of you guys aren't social, but maybe that's something you can work on. Let's just say. Let's get on to the next point. Self-expression. When you have friends, or when you don't have friends, you have a way of speaking, being yourself, expressing yourself, opening up, that depends on who you're talking to and what you're talking about. Self-expression is something that ties into having friends in itself. And being very trustful and building those relationships with those friends. So don't take this simply. Self-expression is something that you develop the capacity and the capability to do, and that becomes more natural with time through friendship. I'm no professional in this case, but I'm just saying that that if you want good self-expression, to be open, to share experiences and feelings that you're really feeling, that you don't want to keep inside for too long, friends and self-expression encapsulates that. Let's keep that in mind. Alright, let's get to the last points on friends. Stay tuned. Another really, really big thing with having friends, and really trying your best to share experiences, be open, express yourself, and make friends, is lifestyle and joy. I know this is probably like baby stuff to you guys, but it really isn't. Making friends, and this is as a goal of encouraging you guys to go out there, be unique, be open, go out to people, and boom, just like that, Make some friends. Not forcing, again. Lifestyle, enjoy. When you got good friends you can trust, you can hang out with, you can talk to freely, and not be judged. This ties into everything. Everything. It brings you joy. Brings you the happiness that you need to live healthily and balanced. Be able to talk to people. Be able to share and connect with people. Specifically those friends. And it gives you a healthier lifestyle. Because you're spending less time scrolling. Doing nothing. Even though that is totally fine as well. In moderation. And it helps you spend less time dwelling on what you want to do with your time. So lifestyle and joy all ties in to the idea of friends. If you know what I mean. Let's move on to the next big part of life. Let's go. Personal life. Alright, everyone. This right here is insanely important. This is going to be more of a thing that helps you lock in, treat yourself right, respectfully, and get yourself on the right path. You need to take your personal life seriously. Don't abuse it. Don't micromanage it, but manage it with respect. Firstly, you need to give yourself time to yourself. That's literally what it's called. So we're going to write that down. Alone time. Alone time. Can someone tell me why that's important? What it does for you? I know a lot of you probably aren't used to taking alone time. Or maybe you are. But like, what does it really do for you? It's just sitting there alone. But no, it's not just sitting there alone. There's so much deeper meaning to alone time in your personal life. It gives you time to reflect. Think about your decisions. Your future. Your current life. How you're treating yourself. How you're managing your stress, your anxiety, your habits. It encapsulates everything. So take this as a firm reminder to take time to yourself to reflect, to relax, and really reflect deeply enough on yourself. Let's get to the next thing. Stress and management. Everyone needs to know this. Everyone. Your personal life isn't just you and yourself, even though it really is. I know, I sound really confusing, but you gotta think deeper. Why is it really important to know all of these things and to know how to deal with it properly? But stress management is something that everyone, and literally everyone, no exceptions, minor or major, experiences in their life. Whether it comes from school, jobs, family, everyday stuff. Stress and management is something that you need to take care of in your own life, in your personal life, to really master the art of keeping in balance and treating yourself right. Don't take this lightly. If you feel stressed right now, or any day of the year, in your personal life, at home, you're just laying in your bed, you're stressing, you're shaking about something that happens with friends or anything, that stress isn't always a bad stress. If it's a worry stress, overwhelming stress, good stress, social stress, there's always a root cause of that stress. But that root cause isn't necessarily a bad one. So stress, guys, including the stress management, is something you need to take care of. To treat yourself right, you need to take breaks. You need to relax, take deep breaths. You need to detox a little bit, get off those screens. Talk to people you trust and you like to talk to, whether it's your best friend, your partner, your family, your pets. That can help declench a little bit of that stress, help you manage it. Managing can include eating healthier, getting some exercise, going for a walk outside, going for a bike ride, writing, drawing, reading. There's so many things that surround management of your stress. So remember these. Stress and management are so important, even if they're good or bad, but they shouldn't be left alone. This is just me trying to help you out. Let's get to the next thing about your personal life. Alright, guys. This is similar to stress and management, but it's actually a wider variety of everything that you experience in your everyday life. Feelings and emotions. I know, probably sounds weird, and it probably just sounds way too general. But feelings and emotions, you can't leave alone. A lot of us, even me, are teenagers, young adults, full adults, kids. Have a whole bunch of tight feelings that are stuck inside of us. And emotions that maybe we don't want to show. Or we are embarrassed about sharing with the people around us, even our family and our friends. What do we really want to say that just doesn't want to come out naturally? Ask yourself this question. What are you feeling right now? What emotions is your body trying to give you to either keep private or share with those you trust? I'll give you a few seconds to think about that. Go ahead. I'll give you this free screen. Alright. Have you thought about what you're feeling right now? And the emotions that you really are crushing the inside of you? Or maybe they're good emotions. There's a whole balance of them. You know what? There's a whole... You're getting like a million... Probably like over 100,000 thoughts per day. And that's super common. Your brain is sparking so many little blobs of feelings, thoughts, and basically something that's unexplainable every day. You don't know what it is. You might not keep track of it. Probably don't. But this all includes feelings and emotions that maybe you're just kind of like popping up suddenly that you don't want to spread or let out. But keeping it inside is not a good choice. Personal life, guys. Feelings and emotions. Don't mind the car. If you're feeling things that you're embarrassed to share, that you want to share, do what you feel is right, but don't hurt yourself, mentally and emotionally. You gotta treat your feelings with respect. You gotta hear them. You gotta acknowledge them. So with your emotions. Both very similar things. Maybe you're feeling lonely because you don't have many friends. Maybe you're feeling sad because you just broke up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Maybe you're feeling stressed because you have an exam coming up. But you know what? Just let those feelings out. Maybe you're feeling great. You're excited because you have a trip coming up. Maybe you're feeling super happy because you're about to get a new dog. You're about to get a new car. Those are awesome things. But there's also the not so good things that I just mentioned. That you gotta treat with equal respect. With those bad feelings, let them out. Share them. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like you're casting a spell to exterminate the entire world. You're just sharing what's really inside of you. So if you're a teenager like me, and holding those feelings in, not being expressive enough, isn't good for you. So take my word for this one. Feelings and emotions, don't hold them back. You feeling sad, a little bit depressed maybe, totally normal. Super happy, excited. You're feeling, you name it, anything. Just remember that within your personal life, guys, person, see that right there? Person, your person. Let them out. Be honest with yourself, with people around you, and do what feels right without hurting yourself. If you know what I mean. Thanks. Everything. I know this sounds kind of like weird. It's just something to you guys. Personal life is everything of you, yourself, your being, your mindset, your physicality, your your behavior, everything. Treat yourself with respect, dignity, and fairness. Those three things. And whatever would benefit you more than hurt you. Your personal life surrounds everything that you experience as a human at home. How you're feeling, what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're thinking, how you're managing your time, and actually importantly, time management. It's one of these things. It's going to fit into both these things here. Both these things. And all of this. So everyone, everything. Keep that in mind. Your personal life, to stay healthy, stay happy. Don't just put a whole weight on one thing and ignore everything else. That's unhealthy. Treat all of these things and everything else on this list that I haven't written on here. Treat that as if you were getting $1 million every time you did something right in that category. Think about it like that. You're getting paid every time you're excelling. You're treating yourself right. Your personal life. You're gonna go places. Trust me. Alright, everyone. Work that one thing that some people despise of, some people love, some people only do because it's mandatory. Some people excel in and want to dominate in their life. That is school. Whether it's elementary school, middle school, high school, college and university, even your work in the future. This is more beneficial than you think, even though it does lack in certain areas, and it doesn't teach you everything that you should know for the basics of your life. But school, that one thing that everyone goes through early in their life. Some people want to be done quickly, and some people prioritize it over everything else. The first thing here, under this very category of school and academics, is effort. You heard me. Effort. What is effort? What does it mean? Great question. Effort is the act of working hard, putting in time, putting in energy, and really pushing hard to get to a goal that you set for yourself, or that is already set for your life in the future or right now. And that all includes school. School is a part of effort in your life. It's not the only thing you should be putting effort into, but it's a big thing. So for everyone watching this, you need to put in effort. In school, if you want to get all A's, get honors, get a master's, get your preferred job in the future, retire with a pension, live happily, be financially stable, school and effort is what is going to get you there. So if you're hating school right now and you're just like wanting to go home, you're feeling tired all day, want to go home, I feel that too. But you know what? It's not all bad. At school, you're learning things that are super important. You know how to do math, science, social studies, arts, computing. You get some exercise. You're making friends. So if you want to set yourself up for an awesome life, stay in school. Put effort in. Sorry guys, I can't talk. Put effort into that school. And to see where that brings you in your life. That effort is so important. It's going to get you everything. Whether it's just a little bit of effort every day, getting your 1% better every day, or if it's pushing yourself real hard every day, but don't exhaust yourself, because that's what a lot of people do. They get burnt out, get sick. Like I am a little sick right now because I've been working hard. But effort is what gets you there, to that destination that you want to be at. If you're not putting in any effort, then what are you doing? Get it together. No effort, no results. Effort, results. You'll understand. Knowledge. You go to school for many reasons, whether it's to learn everything in the curriculum, get your future perfect job, whether it's being a cop, a pilot, a doctor, a vet, a lawyer. School is teaching you that stuff. It's giving you that knowledge that you need to move forward at the right pace in life. Even though everyone goes at a different pace. And no one's the same in any way. Everyone's unique. Well, sorry, everyone's the same in some way. Because we're all humans, but we're also unique in many different ways. So school teaches you that knowledge that you need to be successful in the future. It gives you that math knowledge, the experience, scientific basics, social studies, history. It teaches you how to be a computer scientist. It teaches you how to bake and cook and be a chef. Think about all that. Think about the broad spectrum of everything that school gives you that you wouldn't have without school. It's a lot, isn't it? Alright, to the next thing. Does this seem familiar? Social skills? Probably does, doesn't it? Remember at the beginning of this video, in the friends category, we talked about social skills and how getting friends and being around people you don't know or you know well improves by so much your social skills. It goes the same way for school. Going to school every day depends on how big your school is, what kind of school it is, but it's likely that there's probably about 1,000 students at that very school. Depends though. But when you're at school, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, at the end of the day, during class time, you're communicating in so many ways. You're talking out loud, you're presenting, you're reading, you're writing, whether it's communicating with the teacher through an essay, through a presentation, or telling a speech, or chatting with friends with a project, or at lunch, just doing your usual crap, you know. It's not crap. It's good stuff. But school brings you social skills, just like friends do. The basics of life. When you're at school, you're talking a lot, even though some classes are just dead silent. It's kind of awkward. But you're talking a lot. And you're building more connections to the people around you, even the adults, and you're learning how to talk to adults more easily. Even you're a teenager, you're a young adult yourself. You're learning how to improve your chances of getting a job in the future, how to be a public speaker, there's a whole list of stuff. Well, so if you're watching this whole video that I'm making, I know it's kind of boring. No, you can see it as boring if you want, but this should get you guys set up for the basics of life. This is more of an in-detail explanation and elaboration of everything that a healthy lifestyle includes, which is just like surrounds everything on this whiteboard right here. So school and social skills, big interconnection. There's a big link between these two things. Big link right there. Keep that in mind. I know I've already talked about this before, but career, your future, where you're putting your goals in your mind right now, today, and how does that tie up with your career? The thing you're going to follow up with in about 10 years or even 2 years, what you're going to start working towards as a student or as an adult that is aiming to get the perfect job that they're going to be happy with in the future. When you go to school, you're putting in effort, you're getting that knowledge, you're getting the more social skills, and eventually, all of these things are going to pay off, they're going to add up into that career. What do you want to be when you grow up? I know that question is getting more and more close to its due date as we age, as teenagers, as young adults. So it's going to start getting a little bit more real every day for the rest of your life and till you get a job. Stay in school if you want to get that good career. Doctor, pilot, vet, lawyer, police officer. School is going to get you most of the way there. And then the only thing that's remaining is you. Your choices, your efforts, your mindset. School is the origin of that career. It's what got you there. So stay in school, everyone. Even though it's going to be a little bit painful at times, stressful, sometimes overwhelming, it'll be worth it in the end. You heard me. Alright, everyone. We're now on the very last topic of this video, and probably the most important. It's going to interconnect and influence every single one of these topics. Friends, personal life, school, and everything else in your life. Habits. Habits. To every single person watching this video right now, your habits define you. Your habits put you on the path to your future, to your current life. Put you on the path to tomorrow, literally. Your habits decide your health, your mindset, your effort, and what you want to do with yourself. So, what do you guys think the first point of this habit is? What do you think it is? I'll let you guys think about that for about 10 seconds. I'll come back right away. So you guys go ahead, think about that. What's the main point of habits in your life? Have you guys thought about it? I hope you have, because this is something that everyone should be on the same page with and know very well. Because the most important thing about habits is who you are. Nice and big right there. I might be a little bit cut off here, but who you are. Habits are the things you do in your everyday life, whether they're micro habits, macro habits. They define you. Your habits define the person you're going to develop into in the next millisecond, the next day, the next month, the next year, the next decade. Guys, your habits, basically, the habits are that wet pavement that's going to be laid down onto the road that's going to drive you up to the future. It's 250-kilometer road. I'm just making a number up here. There's a big cement truck, and there contains your habits, and they're about to be laid out on that road, and that road is only a one-way road, so you can't turn back. One lane to go up, and your habits are going to build that road for you. So, have you guys ever read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear? I'm currently working on it. I actually have it right here. Atomic Habits, James Clear. If you guys read this book, it's going to get you set up with the habits you got in your life here. I'm working on this, and I'm liking it so far. So, habits, who you are, the road that you're paving with that cement truck, get you somewhere. I'm going to start really broad here with future. Future you. Future you. What do you think this is? What do you think shapes future you? What do you see yourself doing in the future? Where are you right now? Ask yourself that. What do you think you're going to be doing in 20 years when you retire? What are you going to be looking like? Are you going to be dead at a young age? Are you going to be living until 120? All those habits that you make up are going to choose that for you. And you are the one who chooses what habits you're going to make and build and keep. So choose wisely. You all need to build good habits. Whether it's from making a workout routine, exercising daily, excelling in school, eating healthy, being open and making friends, being yourself, putting in that effort, everything. It defines who you are. Those habits define who you are. And it shapes your future. So if you guys are just sitting here watching this after scrolling for like 2 hours on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts, yo, put the phone down, bro. I'm working on this myself. Put that darn phone down, bro. Go work out. Go make yourself a healthy meal with the 4 categories: greens, proteins, vegetables, carbs. Go do that, bro. Turn off social media. Take a break from it. Go outside, man. It's a nice sunny day right now. This is light. You're seeing coming the sun. I'm sick right now. I'm making this. I'm not scrolling. I'm making a video to help you guys out. To build those habits and be good. Good people. So, follow this advice. And do it yourself. So whether it spans from, let's say, daily habits to macro habits, or micro habits. These are all things that matter. All of them. So y'all don't take these for granted and put effort into building these good habits. Because if you don't build good habits, you're not going to have a good future. You're going to be one of those lazy people. It's just spending their days scrolling. You're not getting paid because you have a job. You're not going to do well in school. You're going to get sick often. So follow a good essence. Build good habits. And don't throw your life away. Because no one likes that. Lock the heck in. Friends, personal life, school, habits, they all matter, and everything else does. So, you know what? Take this. Take everything I've said in this video and take it seriously. And do it. Add it to your own life. And you'll get places. Go ahead, I'm waiting. You guys have a great day. See you tomorrow. Peace.